I'm not saying they're getting longer, but they could be getting longer.
Hi, Gene. Don't hold any of this against me.
I guess I should say welcome, Jason.
Yeah, I'm not Joe. I'm not Luke. My name has 5 letters. So like you've got somebody with a 3-letter name, a 4-letter name, and a 5-letter name. It's like the small straight in Yahtzee.
Such a deep cut out of nothing. Okay, well, this is our July GMTLDR.
Surprised that you'd seen the last of me.
Here we are. Luke is not here, as you can see. He just had his second daughter, and he'll be back probably next month.
AKA slacking off.
Probably not, though.
Probably not.
Okay, so first up, we have our cover image from Scott Mansfield, as always. These look really nice.
Scott does such great work.
I agree. He is very talented.
Consimworld.
That was fun. We played a lot of stuff that was fun. I mean, I'm sure you played more than me.
So you played Wings for the Baron, right?
I did.
Yeah,
it was
that
epic.
was great. Yep. I played with Kai.
I still think about it sometimes.
Me too. It's good. It needs more orders so we can print it.
Yeah, guys, so get on it.
Come on.
Ordering. But I'm not telling you what to do, but order it. Anyway, that was fun.
Saw a lot of prototypes. I don't know.
We played Ravik.
Food. Oh, Ravik. We played Ravik. That was good. Always good to see people. Gosh, Alan Dickerson was there. Dick Whitaker. I saw Mike Denson again. John Butterfield. Hung out with Corey Graham, one of my developers who I'd never met before. So it was a good time.
Rest in peace, John Alsen. So I didn't know John, but my dad was saying that he was a huge part of the team for, is it the GBACW series?
That's right.
And he always would see him every year at Consimworld, so I know it was tough. And my heart goes out to all the people that knew him, and I'm sure he was a great guy.
Yeah, John Krantz said that he has to bear news like this every year. And someone did send me an email after Consimworld and said how much they appreciated how much GMT is run like a family. So, you know, we miss people when they leave.
We do.
And rest in peace.
Oh, yes. We have to admit something. We did the wrong thing. We said the sale would be in July. It is now July. We've had no sale. It's going to be in September. I can't take credit for this because I was not in town. So
I didn't do it.
Anyway, we're sorry. It'll be in September, guys.
We are going to have the sale, though. It's just going to be in September.
Yes. Oh, CSR award winners. We had a lot this year. Downfall, Plantagenet, Battle of White Plains, Mr. President, and Mark Simonich.
Much deserved. And
yeah.
Well, all except Mr. President.
What can I say? It's just such a big game. All the other contenders were intimidated out of it.
There was no space left on the table for them after they set up Mr. President.
There's only Mr. President.
Shakos. These are really, the Napoleon games are really cool. If you have not checked them out, you should. They are very innovative. They're good looking. I'm really glad that we're going to have some to sell to folks in the United States. If you haven't checked those out, order them because we only have like 100 copies of each.
Get it while you can. Oh, this is cool. A tournament for charioteer. Lots of people.
That would be a really good tournament game. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to play. You can learn it on the spot. I bet that's why it's pretty popular. It's also really fun.
It is really fun. This actually surprised me when I saw it in the update draft that it's going to the printer, Mark's book, in July.
Yeah, Mark doesn't mess around. When he's done, he's done. Like, you got to keep
ready. If you want this book, I would order it pretty soon. We're only ordering so many.
Cuba Libre is still one of the best coin games to learn, and this is just another way that you can learn it. I love that they recorded it, and it is another great way if you don't like reading rule books to learn how to play Cuba Libre, which is really fun. I feel like I keep calling all our games really fun.
Would you work here if you didn't think the games were fun?
Maybe if I hated myself. I don't know.
They are really fun.
I have a feeling that's going to get taken out of context. Look, you guys have to tell me what to do. You know that I have no idea, right?
Oh, we have more counter trades. I know this is everyone's favorite item, so...
They are back in stock. They go fast, so get them while they're hot. I think I'm supposed to say they're really fun.
If you like organization, of course they're fun.
I love organization.
This is what we've just shipped. Downfall. What's that?
I Napoleon.
The mounted map. Yeah. The mounted map.
Oh, yes.
I can read I Napoleon.
I was like, what is she doing?
Virgin Queen and Skies Above the Reich.
Yeah. Oh,
they're
and Virgin Queen
shipping.
is if you got your copy of Virgin Queen, it does not have plastic stands in it. We're working on that. So that is coming soon. More information soon. Brought to you by the same people who said our sale was going to be in July.
I don't know who these people are that keep...
Not me.
And next we will be shipping Next War Iran and Normandy 44 and the Normandy 44 mounted map and 3-inch box combo. Oh, this is cool. When Herman sent this to me, I was shook that it was on NPR's website. Best games of 2024 so far, as voted by their staff. And
so whoever it is at NPR, your name was on the thing, but whoever it is at NPR who loved Plum Island Horror, thanks. We love NPR.
We have a new 2-player scenario for Conquest and Consequence from Craig Bestink and Martin Rodsfeld
Cool
called
2-player
Japan
scenario.
Strikes.
Nice.
It's
So
free.
if you only have one other friend, you can still
Hey,
play
you never
Conquest
know.
and Consequence.
Yep, it's on our website for free, so you can download that whenever you want. Oh, I like this box back. This is the first time I've seen this for Fields of Fire Deluxe. They're doing everything with that game. I'm so excited.
They really are.
Jason
Some
Carr.
loser. Ignore it. We don't need to talk about this. Okay, I do want to talk about you got me. I want to talk about Red Dust.
Yeah, I figured.
I got to play my advanced copy with Kai and Corey Graham and Meeple Lady at Consimworld, and that was phenomenal, super fun. And we had lots of people stop by and take a look at it. It looks really pretty on the table. The silk screening on the pieces looks great. So if you are into the aesthetics of these games on the table, Red Dust looks awesome. And it's only a number of weeks away from shipping. So there's still time to get it at P500 price. If you're on the fence, hopefully these pictures help you see how pretty and awesome it's going to be.
Between that and some of the stuff in the booklets, it's like you're on Mars.
You can, asphyxiate because you don't have a helmet on.
Gosh. Straight death immediate.
Sorry. Shout out the Fields of Fire team here again, because you can't do that enough. Talk a little bit about Joe's stuff. We can save talking about Joe for later. We don't want to talk about him too much. He'll get a big head and float away. And I did get to see Mark Simonich at Consimworld. I don't see him like nearly enough, but we've been working on Caesar Rome versus Gaul, and it's shaping up. The second edition is pretty good, really tight. The changes all make sense.
Playtesters wanted. See, we need playtesters. We always need playtesters.
It's true. Jeff needs playtesters. I saw him at Origins, and he's working on a lot of new content for his race games. But the first thing they're looking for testers for are the tracks. They are super fun to test. It's just print them out and go. You don't need anything except a copy of the game. So if you're interested in testing those, you can just email Jeff and he'll send you some tracks.
Designer interviews. We've got lots of great interviews this month, a few of which are Richard Garfield, Ralph Shelton, Matthias Kramer, a few others.
Yep. Now we're into the good stuff.
Don't pay any attention to the subtitle being incorrect.
Pay no attention to the dates behind the curtain.
I think we all know the Civil War ended before the 1960s, so just know I have fixed this, but the update was already out.
Brought to you by the same people who brought you the July GMT sale.
In all seriousness, this game looks super cool. Everyone
been around
knows
for
it's
over
cool,
40 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody knows what's up here. And this is the 5th different edition of the game.
Wow.
Our goal is just to make it the best one with the prettiest artwork.
And another banger from Mark Simonich.
That's all that man does.
Italy 43. So that's a follow-on to Salerno 43, I believe.
Yes. Replacement counter sheet. Everybody's favorite.
That's right.
It's worth noting this year's is half as big as last year's.
Yeah.
So it's like
we're getting better, right?
Yeah, we're getting better.
I think just not having Mr. President out made this in half.
That was like a quarter of the sheet, right? So basically what you're saying is it's Gene's fault.
Well,
it's brought to you by the same people who's brought you the July sale.
I'm sensing a theme here. But anyway, we are getting better, I think. And hopefully every year it will get smaller and smaller.
That's the goal. That's really the goal, is that every year we do better than the last.
Okay, so we have new reprints. I know everyone wants to know, when is the Just of Robin Hood coming back? It's back on our list. So order it if you want it. And
the more orders it gets, the faster we'll reprint it. That's a promise, not a threat.
Definitely not a threat. We've also got Next Door India Pakistan second printing. So if you would like that game, definitely order it.
It's worth saying India Pakistan is probably the best entry point into Next Door. So if you've been on the fence, that's a great one to pre-order.
A World at War supplemental counter sheet. That's a fun addition to A World at War.
I'm feeling that if you play A World at War, you already know what this is. And if you don't, you probably don't care. If you know, you know.
Secrets. Okay, let's see if it's true.
What do we have?
Space-themed game for ICS series. I feel like this is not a very well-kept secret.
No, it's not.
So, again, if you know, you know, and you probably know. It's coming soon.
This is what you think it is.
Next, we've got a small footprint American Revolution battle game. I don't know what this one is. You probably do.
I do.
The fast-playing, manageable, imminently replayable 4X space game you've been waiting for. Really?
Really. It really is. I mean, I can't say, but it really is.
A cool new governing game from the designer of Prime Minister. That sounds interesting.
Okay, this one's not a secret because he's asking for playtesters on Board Game Geek. So if you liked Prime Minister, go check out the Board Game Geek forums for Prime Minister. Paul's new game is calling for playtesters there. It's called Tsar, and it covers Nicholas II.
Something new for the Men of Iron series. I'll admit I don't know what this one is either, but I'm sure it's going to be great. whatever it is.
I love Men of Iron. I can't get enough, so I'm excited about this.
If you have guesses, anybody, comment down below.
Well, I mean, everybody should be at least one of 5 because I literally just told them what one of them is.
Lots more stuff on Rally the Troops.
They're working on putting up new variant rules for Time of Crisis to help test the deluxe edition.
Ooh.
So that's not up yet, but
That's
coming
cool.
soon.
Yes,
that's
there's
puzzles. And there's also these amazing throw blankets. If you like Combat Commander, Kai has some really cool stuff. You should go check it out. I use it to increase my cover. I deserve whatever happens to me. It's probably worth reminding people, if you don't know and you're a Fields of Fire fan, we've put drafts of everything up on the internet so that people can look at it. So jump in, take a look. It's all free, and it might get you excited for what's coming up.
I saw this video. Did you watch this from
His unboxing?
Jay Carmichael? Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost cried. I was like, oh, the joy in his voice.
He says he's been through like a lot personally since he put the game up, and getting to the end of the road on your first published game is like a big deal. And so congratulations to him and the whole team. They deserve it, and I'm really It's fun to get to see him experience it for the first time.
Charging and shipping very soon. We will have Labyrinth: The Awakening, Labyrinth base game, the 3-inch box, Next Door Iran, Normandy 44, and Normandy 44 mounted map in 3-inch box.
Yeah, so it looks like charging August 5th, shipping August 12th. And we're just going to do it all together.
Production outlook. Counter trays.
Who doesn't love counter trays?
Oh, Battle Line. So it's not a P500 order shipping. It's just going to be back in stock.
It's like Twilight Struggle. We've got Red Dust Rebellion will be shipping soon.
Ooh.
And then a literal boatload of games coming behind.
A literal boatload.
A literal boatload of games. And some really good looking stuff in that batch. The new Comancheria with the new box cover looks awesome.
Love the cover.
Wolfpack looks awesome. Congress of Vienna is pretty. Holland 44 is one of my favorite Simonich games. Like, we've got good stuff coming.
You can check out the full production outlook in the update. Content creators.
Love our content creators. Best way to support our content creators is just to engage with what they do.
Ooh.
Your favorite part. Here we go.
I do love it.
Battle for Normandy. Such a cool picture for a box cover. It just looks so good.
It's just like a classic shot. I love it.
And the box back right beneath it showing you the epic scope. So the game has 7 maps in it, and there's scenarios all the way from 1 map up to the full campaign. So you don't have to have 6 tables to play the game. You can play it on single maps.
And there's some counters for the update kit.
Counter sheets. Yeah.
Very colorful.
So you can see how many you're getting.
I had to take a second look at this earlier because I wasn't sure what had changed, but it looks like the logo art is different, and I really like it.
Yeah, I like that it's fresh. Super cool cover.
I think my favorite is actually the Talon one because the way that the logo looks now, it's not just black, it has like a glow or something around it.
I like that we moved Jim's name to the lower corner so that it doesn't overlap any of the art. It just makes the cover feel bigger, even though it's the same size.
Love that. Probably Justin's work, so well done.
Yep, good job, Justin.
Oh, Bell of Treason map. That's cool.
It's a good looking map.
I like the little flag in the corner. Thunderbolt counters. Oh, Deluxe Edition Thunderbolt. Looking good. Project updates. Voco had a very nice project update talking about the Vessel module.
There's always got a great team of people working on his stuff. So thank you to everybody who chips in on those games. And if you are interested in joining the Coast Watchers Discord, Volko has you can email him and he'll send you an invite and you can join in the fun there.
Okay, this is actually one of the favorite things about the update because Mike sent this to me, Mike Sigler, and I just think it looks so cool on the side of the
giant pole arm.
Yeah. I guess, cool. I don't know, is that a pikeman?
Anyway, I think it's a pikeman, yeah.
I like that. Anyway, really good update from Mike. I was slightly distracted by the art as always, but check that out. Imperial Eagles.
Chris and I have actually played a little bit of Imperial Eagles, different version of it. The carrier stuff is super cool, and it's being rewritten a little bit to refine it. And I think people might not know how different that is from what you get in Wild Blue Yonder. So you can definitely own both. They are two very different experiences.
In the Shadows. We're getting there within the Shadows, aren't we?
We're done with all the art, and we're just laying out the booklets now. And Terry's doing a great job. As always, one thing I say in here that I love about Terry is that he takes the time to understand the game and how everything's going to be used instead of just copying whatever the playtest stuff is. So he really digs in and makes sure that all of the details are right. And that attention to detail is really appreciated, and it's what elevates his work to that next level. So In the Shadows is one of the best projects that I've ever worked on in terms of integrating all the little bits of usability with the gameplay. It's going to be really cool.
Terry's the best.
Terry's the best. Speaking of Terry being the best, he also did the artwork for Plum Island Horror. And we're really happy with the new alarming difficulty here. Our win rates are at under 30%.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's a lot harder and it's a lot more interesting for players who have kind of played out the base game. If you played it to the point that you don't feel like it's challenging anymore, there's a lot here for you. So again, come play test. We can always use it. More of a bad thing, right?
More of a bad thing. It actually sounds a little punishing, but I feel like if you like that, then it's good.
We call it more of a bad thing. I think it does what it says on the tin.
Okay, we have a few updates from Joe Dewhurst.
So I'm sorry, I just have a little bit of a bone to pick here. He says that he's hard at work in the GMT1 salt mines. Have you gotten any salt?
No.
I haven't gotten any salt.
What are you doing, Joe?
Is he embezzling the GMT1 salt? Where is the salt?
Where is the salt?
I guess he is like salty. So that's probably
fair.
But no, in all seriousness, Joe is hard at work on two really important projects for us. One is the solar system for China's war, and the other is the solar system for Bella Treason. Yes. You saw the Bella Treason stuff in the update here. So we want those things to be done. And Joe is awesome and just cranking away.
A review of Mr. President.
I think that's supposed to say a review of the Charles S. Roberts Award-winning Mr. President, right?
I'm sure that's a typo. We needed to include that.
Brought to you by the same people who write you the July sale.
I should just put a counter in the corner. Like, how many times do we say that? Reprint tracking.
Yeah.
If you have a reprint that you want to know about, the number will be here. I think we're done.
We made it.
Very long this month, but lots of interesting stuff. Definitely go read the whole thing if you want to read.
Go find out what we didn't talk about. It's all the news that's fit to print. I have a feeling that's going to get taken out of context.